Hello everyone, my name is Sekar Kinasih, and in this session I would like to talk about British culture and society, especially in the four main topic. So the first is geography, two government system, three character and family value, and four social class in Britain. Let's get into the topic. First, geography. The UK lies between the North Atlantic and the North Sea and comes within 35 kilometers of the northwest coast of France, from which it is separated by the English Channel. Great Britain is located to the northwest of continental Europe and to the east of Ireland. The topography of Great Britain consists mainly of low, gently rolling hills in the eastern and southern portions of the island, and hills and low mountains in the western and northern regions. So, England is divided into nine geographical regions. These are London's, the Northeast, Northwest, Yorkshire, East Midlands, West Midlands, Southeast, East of England, and Southwest. The UK has a temperate climate. In general, this means that Britons get cool, wet winters and warm, wet summers. It rarely features the extremes of heat or cold, drought or wind that are common in other climates. The weather conditions are also very changeable in Britain. The commercial position of Great Britain is more favorable than that of any other island of equal size, and the large amount of good coal, besides iron ore and beds of salt, enable full advantage to be taken of the geographical positions in manufacturing, especially for export. Two, the governmental system. The United Kingdom is a constitutional monarchy in which the reigning monarch, that is the king or queen who is the head of a state at any given time, does not make any open political decisions. So all political decisions are taken by the government and the parliament. The government is responsible for deciding how the country is run and for managing things day to day. They set taxes, choose what to spend public money on, and decide how best to deliver public services, such as the National Health Service and the police, and also the armed forces. The Prime Minister is the leader of Her Majesty's government and is ultimately responsible for all policy and decisions. The Prime Minister also oversees the operation of the civil service and government agencies. Today's head of the government in the United Kingdom is Boris Johnson. 3. The characteristic and family value in Britain. The typical British family is the nuclear family with two parents and their children living together. Most people live in a nuclear family, so it could be atypical because some other people live in single parent families or even in reconstituted families where the parents have divorced and remarried. They also argued that the family has four main functions. Firstly, to be the primary agents of socializations. Secondly, to regulate sexual activity. Thirdly, to maintain social placement. And finally, to provide material and emotional security to other members of the family. The British people are said to be very polite and well-mannered. Please, thank you, and excuse me are used very often in Britain. So they are rather conservative and reserved. They are considered to be the world's tea drinkers. This is another characteristic of a Brit, being vague about your plans rather than decline in invitations. Thanking someone when you have done them for a favor. They are not correcting someone when they pronounce your name wrong. loving your cat, dog more than your child, talking about the weather, queuing, so much pride for the royal family, of course. You alright is the common form of a greeting in Britain. They love slapstick comedy and traditional jokes as much as anyone. Next is social class in Britain. So they are elite, the most privileged group in the UK, distinct from the other six classes through its wealth. This group has the highest level of all three capitals. Next is established middle class, the second wealthiest, scoring highly on all three capitals, the largest and most gregarious group, scoring second highest for cultural capital. Next is technical middle class, a small distinctive new class group which is prosperous but scores low for social and cultural capital, distinguished by its social isolation and cultural apathy. Next, there is new affluent workers, a young class group which is socially and culturally active with middling levels of economic capitals. And then next is traditional working class, is scores low on all forms of capital, but it is not completely deprived. Its members have reasonably high house values, explained by this group having the oldest average age at 66. Next is emergent service workers, a new, young, urban group which is relatively poor but has high social and cultural capital. And then the last one, they have precariat or precarious proletariat. Is the poorest, the most deprived class, scoring low for social and cultural capital. I guess that's it for me. Thank you very much.